economic elasticity is something most of you have probably experienced firsthand. For example, you must have seen those iPhones being charged at quite an exorbitant price, yet you still see those people chasing to buy them, like crypto bros rushing to buy Bitcoin the moment Elon Musk tweets an Evangelion meme. Like that one time you went into a 7-Eleven just to see those ancient-looking Fiji water bottles still sitting in the freezer waiting for no one to buy because you can use the same cash to buy 13 other water bottles. To simply put it, elasticity refers to the measurement of how sensitive an economic variable is, like quantity demanded, to another economic variable, like price. This responsiveness is called the price elasticity of demand. This is the part where I'm going to pull some math, so try not to fall asleep at this one. Price elasticity of demand is measured by dividing the percentage change in quantity demanded to the percentage change in price. Keyword: percentage change. Reading the results of this equation is also another way economics will attempt to troll you. The numbers are always going to be negative, but you will have to read the results in absolute value. What this basically means is that a price elasticity of -3 is actually larger than a price elasticity of -2. On my first encounter with this equation, saying -3 is larger than -2 is almost felt like saying 77 plus 33 equals 100. But unfortunately, economics is quite a silly bugger, and there's never a shortage of these mathematical IEDs. Now the boring part is over, it's time for the actual fun part, interpreting the results of what you just calculated. Think of it this way: imagine a trampoline and how bouncy it is equates to how elastic the trampoline is. If the trampoline is very elastic, there's a very high chance that the trampoline is an RPG in disguise, delivering humans as high as the price of the oil set by OPEC. If the trampoline is not elastic at all, no matter how high you try to go, you're best off just walking on that thing. When demand elasticity is greater than 1 in absolute value, that means the product is demand elastic, which means that consumers are very responsive to price, which could mean utter poverty if some unfortunate firm decides to raise their price by 25 cents. On the contrary, when price elasticity is below 1 in absolute value, the product is demand inelastic, which is quite profitable for firms in this situation. Because since consumers are not that responsive to price, firms can raise their price and still rake in absolute banks. If the price elasticity is somehow equal to 1, which is very unlikely to happen, the product's demand is unit elastic, so consumers' demand will change according to change in price. Just in this paragraph alone, I've probably said enough elastic to last me a lifetime. But wait, there's more. There are two very special types of demand elasticity called perfectly inelastic demand, which is when price elasticity equals 0, and perfectly elastic demand, which is when price elasticity is literally infinite. A firm might as well ascend to godhood and rule over mankind for an eternity if their product is perfectly inelastic, as they can raise the price as far as the human eyes can conceive, and people will still buy that product. On the other hand, if the product's demand is perfectly elastic, they are stuck in an economic purgatory, as even increasing a single cent crashes their sales to ash and dust. It is the equivalent to an economic nuke. If you decide to even take one step out of line, you'll be incinerated. There's more. You can even determine what kind of product a firm is selling based on its demand elasticity. If the firm is selling a luxury product, i.e. iPhones or Supreme, and the product's demand is very likely to be price inelastic. I can imagine the Supreme headquarters being like, "Sir, our $120 plastic phone case with a rectangle slapped on it is literally selling like hotcakes. These people will buy anything." Alright then, since these people will buy anything, how about we sell a $3 folding fan at a 10,000% markup? Wait, what did you just say? To sell a goddamn folding fan at $300? Yes! On the contrary, if a product is a necessity, i.e. milk, the product is more likely to be price elastic. That's it for today. I hope you learned something new in a less boring fashion. This has been Kevinomics, and I am out.